We are back with another art-related video. So, this was suggested to me from someone who commented, I think, on my rushed eye exam video. Now, I do already have videos where I show it off, but that doesn't mean I'm still gonna miss an opportunity to continue to show it off. I mean, obviously. So, I grabbed some random ones that I am kind of pretty sure I haven't really shown too much. But I feel like even if I did, I'm pretty sure no one would care. You know? But I grabbed 5 just regular drawings and 5 Halloween themed drawings since we are fast approaching Halloween. It's kind of wild. So thank you to the person who suggested this. Definitely hit the thumbs up if you guys enjoy this. Please hit that subscribe button, and please definitely give my Facebook art page a like and a follow if you happen to have one. Help a girl grow. You know, I feel like I deserve it. You know, I mean, definitely don't have to, but if you enjoy art, definitely do it. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Now I'm going to give a little bit of a background on how I got started, if maybe you don't already know. So, of course, this is something that I do drawing. When I am not doing this, my ASMR stuff, well, of course, I'll incorporate it into a video, but still. But like ASMR, it has helped me with my mental health. Little did I know when I got started, which was 2013. And of course, been at it for not even 12 years yet, which is kind of wild because it doesn't feel that way. Now, I started a little bit in high school, and then, like I said, got back into it, like I said, 2013. I mostly just draw cartoony things. I have tried to draw people. Not many. Now, granted, if I showed you, or if you saw, you would probably know who they are. But they're just, they're not perfect. Now, granted, I'm still not perfect. Okay, I expected it when I first started out because obviously, it was something that I hadn't really done, of course. And I definitely do make my mistakes now. We're all human, okay? We make mistakes. Do we get a little frustrated? Yeah, probably. And that's definitely me. There's always those times where I'll have a random idea in my head I want to draw. I will get to a certain point in it where I will continue to mess up on whatever it is I'm trying to draw. And again, those frustrate, they get there. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm sure that happens to everyone. Okay? So, again. Alright, now since they are on top, I'm gonna start with all the Halloween themed ones. I'm gonna try to get in some ASMR paper sounds. I hope you guys enjoy these. I tried. I decided to draw my myself as Pennywise. You know, like if I could actually see without glasses, which would be great. Now, this is one of like the newer ones that I have done, and I am really obsessed with this, honestly. I love this time of year because I always think of like some random thing in my head like this. I mean, it's pretty much for like any holiday, but still. Also, at the end of this, let me know which one of these is your favorite. This next one happens to be one of mine so far that I have done for Halloween. Now, granted, this was last year, but still. If Oogie Boogie was a zombie, which, if you think about it, makes sense with all the bugs. I literally just recently thought of that. I am obsessed with how this came out. Definitely a personal favorite. This next one is pretty simple, but I like it, of course. I mean, obviously I drew it, but still. Of course, I mean, there's not really an explanation to give other than ghost ice cream. Of course. Again, simple, but I like it. Right, next up. If a zombie went trick-or-treating, because, I mean, they deserve to get out and have fun too. Now, I did draw two versions of this. Okay, this one with the brains, and I did do another one with candy. I wasn't too crazy about that one, so I might have to redo it. But I'm obsessed with how this one came out. Alright, last but not least, in the Halloween. This one, I'm pretty sure I have shown on here. I think. If not, then on my TikTok. If Stitch was Freddy Krueger and simply just hungry for some grape jelly. Because of course. Now, I've mentioned before, I had the thought of drawing a jar of jelly somewhere. Obviously, I have not done that yet, but I could redo this or simply just draw it somewhere. But we'll see. But I love this. Plus, I may or may not have a small little Stitch addiction problem, whatever you want to call it. It's not my fault. I still have to watch the movie. Not animated, of course. I've seen that one, but live. Alright, now we get to the 5 final drawings. Just regular drawings, I guess we'll call them. Now, this first one, you will notice is cut. That was because when I did this, I had the thought of there's definitely many points where I will go through this phase and want to draw stuff like this with that paint dripping look. Okay, I don't know what that is, but I'm obsessed. Okay, I mean, again, it's simple, but simple, of course, isn't always a bad thing, obviously. Next up will probably make a little bit of sense when you see it. Again, it's another one of these type drawings. I should have made this darker rather than a little light, but again, simple. Now, if you don't know, maybe you don't follow the NBA. I was watching one of their games, and I had done this, and I thought, why not? So I decided to draw Aaron Gordon's nickname like this. I'm still thinking about drawing something maybe right here. Maybe something related to the nickname, probably, more than likely. But obviously you can see I still haven't. It's been months now. Now, yeah. I was gonna share, but we'll get there. We'll wait for it. Because it's coming in a minute. Alright, this next one is my childhood. And I really hope that I am not the only one who has watched this, let alone forgotten about this. I mean, I'm not judging, but just please tell me, majority of everyone watching has watched this as a kid. I'm waiting. Okay, good. Bananas in pajamas. Drawing this and even looking at this now, I can hear the theme song in my head. But I haven't forgotten. There's many cartoons from my childhood, of course, that I will never forget. Even if they're not talked about enough. Okay, like they should be. I love this. It wasn't a cartoon if you didn't know. It was a live action thing. But I miss this in a way. I have to find somewhere where I can watch it for free or something. Alright, this next one will pretty much, well, let me just show you. I don't have a problem. I'm second guessing myself on that, but I don't have a problem. Now, hopefully you get it. Now, this one I do have a smaller version of on smaller paper, like this one, the one that Ookie Boogie is on. And for the longest, well, kind of the longest, I mean, like months, I had the thought of drawing it on a bigger piece of paper in bigger period, making a better background. I had no idea really what one, actually, I did the headband different. I just did his initials on here, just where you can actually read it. The original drawing I did, it was in cursive. So I decided to make it well known. And then, of course, the hoop here in the background got basketball. I wanted to make a hand looking like it was dunking because obviously, don't get me started on 2020. Not to bring up old memories, but we all know. But I just decided to go this route. You know, I'm not like the most perfect at drawing hands. Sometimes I don't know what that is, but so I just left that as it is, of course, and then just added a little simple music thing here with one of his recent songs that he put out. Well, back in February, but still too close. That I listened to, I swear to God, nonstop. I mean, his other music definitely, if it wasn't well known already here in Gordon, I may or may not just have a giant crush on this man. Listen, I've said it before. I am a Cavs fan, die hard. Don't get me wrong. Well, you know, I just happen to have a giant crush on a Nugget. You know, I mean, no regrets. But yeah, there's that. We're just gonna stop it. Anyway, this last one kind of goes with literally just the one that I showed you. And if you don't know, I will explain. This one, I'm pretty sure everyone has watched as a kid. Okay, I started watching again when they put this on Netflix, like, I don't know how many years ago. I never got to finish it, but there we go. Hopefully this will. There we go. But of course, Animaniacs. Now, again, you might be thinking, well, how does that go with him? Well, let me explain. He happens to have a tattoo of all three on his leg, or ankle, cap, something like that. That's kind of where I got this idea from. Not just because I did love this as a kid. And I do have a doll of him. But again, it's kind of simple, really, but I still like it, honestly. But yeah, so there are my 10 drawings. Again, let me know which one is your favorite down in the comments. Again, a huge thank you to the person who suggested this. Thumbs this up if you guys enjoyed it. I almost forgot. Definitely hit that subscribe button. Please check out my art page. Again, everything is always linked down below. Help a girl out. Okay? It's not a necessity or anything, but I'm just saying. YouTube. Definitely, I mostly will talk to you too. We'll have a little chat. Help a girl out. Okay? Please. I have worked, again, almost 12 years too hard on these to, not be noticed. I feel like I kind of deserve it at this point. I mean, we all who work on art who don't get that many, looks, the algorithm hates us sometimes, I feel like. But we deserve this. We're just over here to ish.